Tamim played 204 ODI matches and scored 6,892 runs with 154 as high score, 11 centuries and 47 half-centuries. Tamim played 75 T20I matches and scored 1,613 runs with 103 as high score, 1 century and 6 half-centuries. Tamim played 58 Test matches and scored 4,327 runs with 206 as high score, 9 centuries and 27 half-centuries. Tamim played 50 matches against Zimbabwe and scored 1946 runs with 154 as high score, 3 centuries and 10 half-centuries. Tamim played 49 matches against West Indies and scored 1940 runs with 130 as high score, 3 centuries and 13 half-centuries. Tamim played 40 matches against Sri Lanka and scored 1,331 runs with 127 as high score, 2 centuries and 9 half-centuries. 40 matches against New Zealand and scored 1,537 runs with 126 as high score, 1 century and 13 half-centuries. Tamim played 33 matches against Pakistan and scored 1,206 runs with 206 as high score, 3 centuries and 5 half-centuries. Tamim played 30 matches against India and scored 1,018 runs with 151 as high score, 1 century and 8 half-centuries. Tamim played 23 matches against South Africa and scored 559 runs with 82 as high score, 58 as strike rate with 3 half-centuries. Tamim played 20 matches against England and scored 1,224 runs with 128 as high score, 5 centuries and 5 half-centuries. Tamim played 15 matches against Ireland and scored 647 runs with 129 as high score, 1 century and 3 half-centuries. Tamim played 13 matches against Australia and scored 550 runs with 95 as high score, 65 as strike rate with 6 half-centuries. Tamim played 9 matches against Afghanistan and scored 342 runs with 118 as high score, 1 century and 1 half-centuries. Tamim played 29 matches in World Cup and scored 718 runs with 95 as high score, 0 centuries and 4 half-centuries. Tamim played 23 matches in T20 World Cup and scored 514 runs with 103 as high score, 1 century and 1 half-centuries. Tamim played 15 matches in Asia Cup and scored 539 runs with 70 as high score, 81.79 as strike rate with 6 half-centuries. Tamim played 4 matches in ICC Champions Trophy and scored 293 runs with 128 as high score, 1 century and 2 half-centuries.